All right, man. If y'all been following Hip Hop Uncensored for at least the past year, you know that we talked about this story a few times simply because of the game's refusal to actually show up to court. Now, this goes back to the set of a show that they were doing in 2015 with Priscilla Rainey, who was once on She Got Game, one of my favorite movies. The girl on there was pretty much saying that the game touched her inappropriately. She brought a suit against him. She got a judgment for $7 million simply because the game didn't take it serious enough and pretty much, was skipping out on court dates, doing what he wanted to do, saying wasn't going to pay her. Well, a judge thought otherwise today, and the judge is pretty much allowing Priscilla Rainey to collect on his label and his royalties now. If you remember, the game lost a new imprint called Prolific Records. Say about a year ago. He took a lot of criticism for that because that was pretty much Nipsey's moniker and doing what he had to, do with the whole, you know, his whole thing, the marathon and the Prolific was Nipsey. They were right beside Nipsey. Well, it didn't take Rainey too long to head back to court, and pretty much the judge granted her motion, ordering all income to go directly to Rainey until the $7 million debt is paid off. Now, the order states, and I quote, any and all rights, title, and interest of defendant, any money, property, or payments due to the defendant from LA Prolific in the form of, among other things, commission, royalties, contracts receivable, deferred compensation, income, wages, payroll, salary, and accounts receivable. Wow. Failure by defendant to comply with this order may subject him to contempt of court proceedings. And again, what that means is that his label, if he makes money off that, his record, if he makes money off that, that is supposed to go directly to her. So be the judge. Now, are there ways around this in the business world? Obviously, we know that there is. Now, Whack 100, posted something up on his IG today, and he pretty much defended the game and said, last time I checked, Game owned all royalties to Born to Rap. And he said, and you don't owe this B a dime and a little bit more he said right there. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what Whack 100. It doesn't matter what the game says they're not going to pay. If somebody has a judgment against you, they can get after you to get that. Whether that means taking those golds out of your mouth, taking that chain off of your neck. I mean, there's been cases where the sheriff will show up to your house, and if he has an order to collect certain things, you have to give them up. Now, there are ways around it. Obviously, businessmen know you can, it depends on what name things are in and, things like that. Obviously, that's another conversation for another day. But I think, again, I wasn't there and it didn't really ring a bell to me who Priscilla Rainey was until I seen like, oh snap, she got game. For some reason, she looks a little bit different from that movie. Maybe I just didn't see the movie in a long time, but nevertheless, a judgment is very real. Whack 100 can run off at the mouth. The game can say he's not going to pay, and he may well never pay this. But one thing is for sure, and one thing's for certain: if anything is in his name or whatever entity she sued, she has claimed she has right to that. Again, doesn't matter what anybody says. Again, what Game could do now, Game could file a motion to stop this and go forward. But anybody could take anybody to court, right? But if you don't show up, you get a judgment against you. So you got to show up and fight. And if you don't show up, you got to show cause and reason why. I remember somebody tried to take me to court and they sent it to the wrong address. And then once I got a hold of it, we were able to smash them and smack them down because the claim was outrageous to begin with. You know what I mean? So it's just, you got to answer it though. Now, had I would have just stayed out and not answered it, I would have had a judgment against me and money would have been getting taken out of a bank account. I'd be like, well, goddamn. But, we got good financial advisors over here. We know how to move stuff around. And there's ways that you can legally do it. And I'm pretty sure that the game, has. I mean, again, they were actually talking a few months back that they were going to try to bring criminal charges against him or get him locked up, which I don't think that's even fair or right to do. It's a judgment. Let it be just a money thing. Well, yeah, man, that's all we got with this story. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Who do you believe? Hey, dog, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to keep it 100. I believe the court order. I don't care what Whack 100 say. I don't care what he says. the court order says as such, and they got that court order, the banks are going to honor that. Levy sheriffs are going to honor that. Don't matter what Whack 100 said. So that kind of is what it is, man. Hey, man, if it's your first time over here, subscribe to the channel real quick. Don't forget to do that before you leave. Also, right after you do that, hit the notification bell. Select the option that says get all notifications from this channel. Hit the like button, family, and most importantly, share this video. If you want to help out, it's very easy to do. Share this video with a friend or family member, or preferably share it on your Facebook timeline. Once again, I'll continue to keep you updated on the situation. Maybe the game files a motion, but as of right now, she's collecting on Prolific in his Born to Rap 2, I think it is, project that he put out. It's your boy, Oh God, over and out. Don't forget to hit that like button. Peace.